digital radio, on the app, on your smartphone, on X, YouTube, and Facebook. The Sportscast. Expect the unexpected.
The update presented by the Sportscast.
The Sportscast, October 10th, 2025. If you haven't yet, please subscribe on all our channels, YouTube, Facebook, X, Spotify, Apple Podcast. You can also listen to us on your smart speaker. If you're listening on Apple Podcast or Spotify, please leave a rating and a review. It will help us out tremendously. We're also on online digital radio. You can visit our website, thesportscast.net, and also follow us on X at the Sportscast, and check out our app, the Sportscast for iOS. We got a new duo, Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo, forming up. But first, we got to introduce our guest. We got Ray Sherrod and Blair. Welcome back to the Sportscast.
Hey, man. Awesome to be here on the Sportcast. Also to talk with big boy Brett. Man, I had an awesome time with him on the last show.
Blair, what's going on? I know the Cowboys are doing good. The Jets are bad, but how was your week?
It's been all right. You know, the Cowboys surprised me. They could actually stop somebody on defense last week, so we actually got a big win. But I'm happy to be here, man. Anytime I can spend a little time talking sports with you and Ray, I'm always available. So I loved last night, man. Scatterboo beast mode, just the later in the game it gets, the harder it runs, the more he wears down, man.
Super future stars, Dart and Scatterboo, future stars, man.
The game was not too big for him last night. Let's just put it that way. Like Jackson Dart came out. Any thoughts that the game might be too big stepping in on Monday night in New York? The kid's going to be the toast of the town, man. He came out and impressed me. He really, really was impressive last night. And obviously, Scatterboo is just a little monster, just a little Tasmanian devil.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that compared him to Mike Allstott?
Oh wow, he does look like a my Allstott dude. I mean, dude, he looks like a little troll on the field, man. Those big arms and how he's just running through those guys, man. Amazing. And
I never saw Mike Allstott do a round off into a backflip though after a touchdown. So I got to say, Scatterboo's a whole different animal. I do agree he runs hard, but he's got speed. He got around the end, multiple times. Yeah, and then we were from a couple of friends that I were watching, and we said, "Wait a second, they didn't show the end of that." I think that cat did a flip, and they finally came back to it, and yeah. That Scatterboo.
When they were dancing, when he was dancing with Dart, I mean, you gotta also give it up to Dart. Dart was running too, man, and I mean, he didn't care. He was just crashing into him. He even got hurt. Had to go to the blue tent. Came back out and played. This kid's got heart. Yeah, there you go. Dude, these guys right here, New York. These your boys right here. These the boys right here.
Think about them with Malik Neighbors now.
Whoa, man.
Burns on defense, man. That front four. I hate the Giants as much as I hate Philly and everybody else in my division and the NFL with the Cowboys. But Burns, Thibodeau, obviously you got Leonard as the anchor there. That front four is what won them the game on that defense. What Philly's doing, I love their shambles, right? The Phillies got knocked out. They lost. I'm saying the Red Wings, I believe, even lost. So I love it.
The running game, good. New York they just outran them. Total 172 rushing yards for New York and only 73. When Barkley can't even get over 60 yards rushing, there's a problem, man. There's a problem. Yeah.
There's the team stats: total yards 339 to New York 366. Brett, what's going on with the Eagles? They lost 2 straight. Are they in trouble? Is it time to wave that red flag?
I mean, when you have more players ranked in the top 100 than any other team in the NFL that's playing, obviously there's some discord, there's some discontent. Does this mean they can't just pull it around and turn it around with the talent they have? But even though I will say, look, Hurts did look good, pretty good last time. Obviously, the pick six he threw at the end, he telegraphed that pass the entire way. Literally, never looked him off.
Almost a pick six. Almost a pick six.
Oh, okay, you're correct. So, yeah, I said correct.
Almost.
So, yeah. But that was other than that, he had a solid game, but they cannot put it together. So, I have a couple friends that are big Philly fans, and they say, well, the whole team never played together. That team did not play one snap together in the preseason together. None of it. So they're using those first 3 games or 4 games of the year to actually, as a preseason, get people back into. And I can understand how that might have been a situation for them to lose early, but they won 4 in a row. I mean, we almost did beat them week 1. They did I believe all of their wins are by 1 score or less.
Yeah,
so it's like they're not impressing anybody.
There was a pass that Devontae Smith missed that he could have caught. They wasn't on the same. Devontae, he did get 49 yards receiving, but there was a couple of passes that Devontae they just wasn't connecting. I thought AJ Brown, man, he caught one pass. Like, how did he catch that pass between the guys? But AJ, he was doing his thing. He just couldn't get into the end zone. But AJ Dillon, come on, man.
Yeah.
You can't be – come on, bro. You don't play that much. You can't be fumbling the ball like that, man. When they got – yeah, look at him, man. Poor AJ. Poor Devontae. I don't know what's up with these guys fumbling the ball on the goal line, man. I really don't. Or in the red zone. You got to hold on to that ball.
Jalen missed the pass too. Like, I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. 2 weeks in a row, a wide open deep ball that would have been a game changer, would have been a complete game changer, and he overthrows him by 10 yards. I know that last week they said that AJ Brown stopped on the route, blah blah blah. But this was another case of no. That was a touchdown. That changes the entire complexion of the game, along with throwing an interception on your, pretty much the 1 yard line.
I didn't understand in the beginning of the game. You had Barkley ran the longest run, 18 yards. He ran, and then he ran another one. I was like, oh, they're getting ready to run the ball. And then they sat him out, and the momentum was gone. And they had to kick a field goal. And I was like, why didn't they just keep it going? You got I know you got to let your running back take a break, but I think that's when they did that, because he was jamming, and then all of a sudden it just went weird. And then when Dart and them took over, you just saw the team that just like, oh my God, they're just killing it. They're killing it. The defense is killing it. The offense is killing it. This kid, his name, man, he was throwing darts. He was running.
Saquon Barkley, no runs of over 20 yards last year. He led the league last year in rushes of over 20 yards or more. Does not have 1 yard. That was the 18 and 19 yard runs that he had last night were the longest that he's had of the year. 4 tush pushes in a row. All right, like when everybody and my friends who were watching the game together was going crazy. 4 tush pushes in a row.
I was like, run it to the outside. Barkley, run it to the outside. What is this? Tush
I like that play. I like that. Fake it up when they pitched it out to him the week before.
Yeah.
But that was a very odd game. The nationally televised, the games that have been played Saturday nights, Thursday nights, and Monday nights, I don't know how, but they've all turned out to be incredible games. Whether it was with New England beating Buffalo, whether it was the Kansas City, like Baltimore we had the week before, whether it was Dallas, Philly week 1, like every game, even when you're like, you know what, all day I was thinking about how Philly lost last week and they're going to just take it out on the Giants. They're just going to take this ass whooping out on the Giants.
And the
Giants were having none of it.
I was saying I did not have.
Ray picked the Eagles.
I picked the Eagles.
It's
not a bad pick. I mean, if you're going straight up,
I thought they were going to get after the butt whipping that they got. I thought, oh man, they're about to take they were going to take their revenge on the Giants, but no, man,
not on the rookies. Nope. Well, There you have it. Thursday night football, a good game. We'll talk about what happened last weekend. Shorthanded 49ers stop Rams on downs in overtime, preserving a 26-23 with Mr. Mac Jones, who passed for 342 yards and 2 touchdowns.
On
Ray,
one leg.
with
One leg.
leg injury. Ray, what's going on with the Niners?
Heart.
We'll talk about the Mac Jones thing, but that's going on with the Niners.
Heart. Okay, guys, don't forget Bourne and Mac Jones used to play together. People forget that. And Bourne, good, thank God for Bourne. He had a great game. And I was like, when Mac Jones got hurt, I was like, oh no, this is it. But nah, man, and they were getting this kid ready to come in, but nope. Mac Jones came into the game and he played, man. 142 yards. Thank you, Bourne. And then you also, CMC always gonna come and do his thing, and Tongues, he got a touchdown. Look, and let me tell you,
Tongues are
these ain't even the starting lineup. It's not the starting lineup. Just wait when the boys come back.
Where's
when we
Brandon
get Brandon Ayuk and we get Janet, it's okay. They're on the bench watching our team win. They need to get day to day. They need to just get better, rest up. But when we get our boys back in, it's going to be a whole nother thing. But the turf toe is no joke. And I don't know what's going on with Purdy and that turf toe. But you know what? Hey, we're winning with Matt Jones. Look, a win is a win. I don't care. We getting lucky. So I'm happy. And yes, if you guys remember, I said my Niners are going to win. Remember?
Yeah, even after all that uploading in the offseason. Brett,
next man up.
Do you go with a quarterback that's hot like Mac Jones, or you bring back that $52 million quarterback, Brock Purdy, with the 80% toe?
Yeah, I was actually going to pose that exact question to you guys. It's Purdy's team. And Matt Jones, great guy going.
You don't pay somebody $52 million to sit on the sideline.
Remember, they took Trey Lance with the number one, and then Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant as the last.
Mac Jones was Kyle Shanahan's first choice, right, Ray?
Yeah.
But when San Fran gets their, they have no starting wide receivers from their top three. Literally, I can't think of a team that Brandon Ayuk. Oh, that's right, Juwan Jennings. Oh yeah, that's right, Ricky Pearsall. Oh yeah, that's right,
Kittle.
All right. So and yeah, Kittle at tight end. Well, he's coming back in a few weeks. Like they have a lot of teams are decimated by injuries, so we can't just give them a pass. But there's no other team that this many offensive weapons, because with Baltimore, it's their defense that's decimated with all that. But they are, when they get their top three receivers back. I don't know how Ayuk's gonna look, just because he's been out for a longer period of time. But Pearsall is a young beast. Juwan Jennings just shows up, but it's Purdy's team. I'm plain and simple. Great to have you, Matt. Thanks for helping us out while our starter was hurt.
Did your job.
Let's bring back Purdy, and he's the one that's going to be able to bring us through the playoffs, possibly lift us to the NFC Championship and the Lombardi.
We'll say that Mac Jones really works well with that Kyle Shanahan offensive system, right, Ray?
Oh, definitely. I mean, we're winning. That's what at the end of the day, I don't care how bad it looked. I don't care if he's hopping. I don't care if he's tiptoeing. Win the game. Next man up. Just win. And that's what we need to do. We win. That's why we're on top of our division. Seahawks look great. We got to keep playing, because we got the Seahawks. We got we still got guys behind us. I think the Cardinals are done for. But Seahawks and Rams, we still gotta play our game.
Let's go to the Cowboys. Jerry Jones taking middle finger, got fined, but they beat the Jets 37-22. Dak Prescott 4 touchdown passes, 2 90-yard scoring drives. Hey, Brett, can anyone just beat the Jets, or this was a legitimate game?
Yes, and both of those are valid. Pretty much almost anybody in the NFL can beat the Jets. I'm happy we stopped any offense at all a few times, and actually caused some punts with how horrible Dallas's defense is. They can't stop anybody. The Jets have some pieces like Fields, like they Garrett, they have some pieces there, but it's really listen, Dak. That's the only chance
Healthy
we have.
Dak too.
I mean, and I was touting. It's funny. I was speaking with one of my friends earlier today, and I was talking about they were saying Baker Mayfield. I was like, no, Dak Prescott has same amount of touchdown passes, is having a better year. And then I was reminded that Goff leads the league in touchdown passes with 12. So we only go as far as Dak takes us this year. So and good, bad, and different. I don't understand how we play two of the best teams in the NFC in Green Bay and Philadelphia toe to toe, and stuck it out with them the whole game. And then we go to Chicago and we make Caleb Williams look like a Pro Bowler. Like Caleb looked like he was going to be running for the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? With how good he looked against us. Hey, man, and that's the thing about Dallas is I do not like the scheme they've been running. It's getting a little better. Obviously, the new defensive coordinator, the Bears former coach. So I'm without something happening on defense, without maybe us getting healthy with Trayvon Diggs, with Bland, and our corners and things like that. It's going to be a long year, but like I said, take the over in every game Dallas is in.
He said the quiet part out loud, Ray.
Yeah, I know. Can we give a special shout out to one of my favorite running backs on my fantasy team, and that's Javonte Williams. When you run a 66 long rush, come on, man, 66 yards, come on, man. You got to give this.
I told you he's going to have 1,300 yards rushing this year and 14 to 16 touchdowns. That's he's going to put in the end zone every game.
And who is this Ryan, the receiver that they got? Where did he come from? Holy smoke. 114 yards. I mean,
Ryan Flournoy.
Yeah, like what in the world?
That's what Cowboys do. They pull rabbits out of the hats.
Not lately, but hopefully we can start some magic again.
And don't stick middle fingers in Meadowland Field.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's kind of
he was waving.
Jerry Jones loves. Yeah, he loves to pay $10 million a year for every player because he max contracts. He never signs a player when he should. He always holds it out and costs the team. Seriously, tens of millions of dollars every year. So why not throw away another $250,000 just by flipping
$250,000?
Come on, what do you do to New Yorkers?
Dude, I ain't no way I'm gonna do $250,000 with the finger, man. Good Lord. Oh my God.
Well, there you have it. Cowboys are happy. The Niner fans are happy. Miami and Dolphins not so happy, but we'll see what happens this weekend because we're going to predict NFL Week 6. I know Brett did some studying all night, so we'll see what they say. Ray, too. Ray does his homework. We're going to go into the game in London. You guys get up nice Sunday morning games. The Broncos visit the Jets 0-5. Brett, will the Jets have their first win in London? Or will Bo Nix prevail in the UK?
No, Bo Nix. The Broncos are going to look better and better. They're a very, very young team. Like it was against a young quarterback, good young receiver, running backs. They have everything they need. That will be a Broncos win.
Ray Sherrod, who do you have hope for here?
Dude, that Broncos defense is going to be too much for Jay Fields, man. That defense is something else. And I love Bo Nix. That's my guy. I love me some Bo Nix, so I'm going with the Broncos.
Jaguars had an amazing win against the Chiefs. Sam Darnold is the real deal because he's playing in Seattle, not Minnesota. Ray, who do you have in this matchup in a very objective way?
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this because I'm a Niner fan, but I'm gonna have to go with the Seahawks, man, because your boy Sammy playing pretty good, man. He's playing great. And he's got some good receivers. I like the Seahawks. The Jaguars, man, they got lucky, man. That was some sloppy football that last game they won. But I'm going with the Seahawks.
Brett, do the Jaguars have luck to beat the Seahawks this time?
Well, actually, I mean, the Seahawks are another team, the front four, that can put pressure on the quarterback without having to blitz anybody. They're another great team in that NFC West. But I'm going to run Jags. I'm going to go with that youth. Trevor Lawrence impressed me a little bit. He had some lucky throws. He had some things. But he's bringing the game together. Travis Etienne's running the ball well. They got a couple of really good receivers there. And Brian Thomas and Robinson, and on the other side. So I'll go Jags.
There you have it. I I don't have the banner for this. I have to get this going. Let's go with the Patriots. No, the Browns at the Steelers. Ray, rookie quarterback Dylan Gabriel making his second start. He has no Joe Flacco behind him. Who do you have? Steelers are top of the AFC North. Who do you have in Pittsburgh?
Steelers. I'm going with the Steelers, man. I'm sorry, the Brown, man. They looking at Baker Mayfield, man, and they got like Watson. I don't know, man. Something wrong with that organization, man. But I got to go with the Steelers. I'm going with the Steelers.
Brett, who do you have in Pittsburgh? Browns at Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, 42 years old.
I agree. I'll take the Steelers.
There you go. All right, Patriots. I think they're the real deal with Mike Vrabel. They're going to New Orleans. They're one of the worst teams in New Orleans. Brett, is it another Drake May win, go up 4 wins, or Saints will have their for 2 win, which they beat the Giants last week?
Patriots are a solid team. You know, especially with that 1-2 duo at running back with Monday Stevenson. So I'll go Patriots.
Ray.
I'm going with the Patriots, man. I am liking what I'm seeing with Rattler. He's getting a little bit better, and that's great. They won a game, but Patriots, man, their defense and their offense, man, is just awesome right now.
Tennessee had their first win a week ago. They're going up against the Raiders, both 1-4. Who's gonna have their second win, Ray?
Oh man, you know what? Something about something about young Cam. I think he's still trying to learn the game. I think he's still trying to get better. Man, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I got the Raiders to take out the Titans. I think this is a little sneaky win for the Raiders.
Brett, Raiders, Titans at Las Vegas. Who do you have in this matchup?
Yeah, definitely not the game of the week, right? Yeah, this is definitely the one that
it's not a mighty talk towards
shifted anyone in any game. But I'll agree with Ray. As much as it pains me to say it, I'll take Genty, a young beast mode running back in the Raiders for the win at home.
Your Niners is going to Tampa against Baker Mayfield. I think Niners have not won there in a while. Ray, what's going to happen there? Is Brock Purdy going to play, or is it going to be Mac Jones?
Nah, man. I think that turf toe is still like when you have third or whatever degree turf toe, that is very painful, very sensitive. I think we get some more Mac Jones, but you know what? I love my Niners, but I'm also a realist, and I got to keep it real for the folks out there. I'm sorry, but the Buccaneers, this is where I think the 49ers' luck is going to run out because Baker Mayfield is playing crazy. They don't have Godwin, but they do have Mika, whatever.
Buka.
This guy's a real deal.
That's the offensive roid right there. It'll be the offensive rookie of the year, Buka. Evans comes back to dangerous. You know, obviously Godwin is coming off a bigger injury and then played, and then he's questionable again. I think the Bucs are going to win, but just because Ray went against his own team, I'm going to go Niners. Just because he went against his own team, I'm going his team. I do like that. I'm taking the Niners.
And is Baker Mayfield MVP candidate, or this is overhyped?
Bro.
Yeah.
He should be. He's winning games. He's throwing multiple touchdowns. He looks good, you know. And I love my Niners, but I gotta be real, man. The Bucs look a lot better. They got injuries, but not like we got injuries.
There you have it. Well, Brett probably agrees with Baker as MVP. Joe Flacco is going to face the Packers in 3 weeks. He's back. Yeah, got traded to Cincinnati. He's going up against Green Bay, which Brett says they're not that good as you think because we tied them. Brett, who do you have? Bengals versus Green Bay. Will Flacco go 2-0 in the Packers this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think Flacco, he knows the system. Actually, I kind of read into that he already looks good working with those receivers, but he's coming to you. You do not build that type of continuity in 3 days. I don't care how ancient he is. It's either going to be the Joe Flacco that won a Super Bowl with Baltimore Ravens, or it's going to be the Joe Flacco with the Jets and the so you don't know what you're going to get. But from a fantasy standpoint, having Jamar Chase, like, I'm a lot happier about having Flacco to swing the ball around. But the Packers are just bringing too much to the table. Jordan Love's playing great ball. Obviously now they got Micah. It kills me again, but That team's going to just continue to get better and better. The Lions again and the Packers, those teams are going to battle it out like really for the NFC North this year. Really.
Brett, Bengals don't have an O-line still. Even with Flacco, we'll be running around a little bit more. Who do you got in Green Bay?
Man, let me tell you something. That Bengals O-line is like Swiss cheese. There's so many holes. I feel sorry for that 40-something-year-old man because he's going to get sacked a bunch of times. I got the Packers, man. Packers are going to cremate the Bengals.
Ooh, Daniel Jones is going up against the Cardinals, who last week Coach Gannon got fined because he hit his player dropping the ball before he got the touchdown. Ray, what's your take on that, and who's going to win this game?
Well, first of all, I don't even think Cardinals are going to have Murray. I think you're going to see Jacoby Brissett. But yeah, you heard it here, folks. I don't think your boy Murray ain't playing. He's got a bad ankle, and he's been limited in practice. So I think they're gonna go with Jacoby Brissett. I've got the Colts. Woo, Jonathan and the boys are coming, and they're gonna destroy the Cardinals.
Daniel Jones MVP, Brett?
Not MVP. Danny Dimes, right? That's the new name that they love giving him.
D Dimes.
But what Ray said is all that matters. Jonathan Taylor might be being the best running back in the NFL this year. When you have something like that, Daniel Jones can actually, Pittman, and they have the receivers there. But Jonathan Taylor is probably the most complete running back in the NFL right now.
Justin Herbert versus Tua Tagovailoa. Classic. They got drafted in the same year. Brett, who do you have in this matchup? Will this be McDaniel's number 2 win? And the Chargers lost big time last week. Who do you have?
Yeah, Dolphins are horrible. Like the Jets and the Dolphins, like those two teams are. Chargers, 2 losses in a row. Their defense was not flying around the field. Usually, that's the hallmark of a Jim Harbaugh defense flying around the field. They looked horrible last week, but I'm going to go with the Chargers over the Dolphins.
Dog disagrees or agrees with you? Anyways, Ray, Chargers at the Dolphins. Who do you have? West Coast versus East Coast?
Dude, come on, man. I'm on the West side. I got to go with the West Coast. So I'm going with the Chargers, man, because, Dolphins, man, I don't know, man. They don't got no Hill. And Waddle, Waddle's great, but I don't know,
not
man.
all that great.
He's not all that great. Exactly. Chargers.
Let's go with Ray on this one. Cowboys at Panthers. This is actually a test game for the Cowboys, how good they are. Will they get the win in Carolina? Cowboys are 2-1 at the Panthers 2-3. Ray, who do you have? Bryce Young versus Dak.
Cowboys are going to be 3-2-1 coming up, man. I got the Cowboys, man. I love me some. Look, Dak.
So Chuba Hubbard?
If he plays, I know he's kind of limited. I know he's kind of gimpy, but come on, man. They got Javonte Williams. He likes
Javonte Williams, Brett.
I know.
He's
killing it in my fantasy league. I got Javonte Williams in 3 of my leagues, and guess what? I'm on top of those 3 leagues because of Javonte Williams.
I've been in a few as well. I've been in a few leagues as well. I wish I would have got him in our league, Santiago, but this will be a coming out party. They impressed me a little bit with what they did last week against the Jets. I think they build on it. It's all about the defense. If the scheme continues to improve, if the players continue to buy into the defensive players' concept, and the concept is valid, then they have talent. They have talent even with losing Michael. We still have a solid defensive line. Like Murray and my Luafau out of Notre Dame. Dude, these guys can ball. We got Diggs. We got Donovan Wilson. We got Bland. We have all these pieces, but our defense runs around looking like a monkey freaking a football. Like it's ridiculous. So if the defense can pull it together, if they continue to improve, the Cowboys will be dangerous. Get CeeDee Lamb back. Obviously, Pickens, you have 2 number 1 receivers. You got Ferguson, who I know you like underneath as a security blanket,
Ferguson,
and Javonte Williams.
Javonte
left, Javonte to the right, Javonte all day long.
I love the strategy here. The X's and O's with Brett. The game of the week. The Lions 4-1 at the Chiefs. Chiefs got off a bad, unlucky, according to Ray, against the Jaguars. This is the revenge game? Is this a coming out party like Brett says, Ray? Lions at the Chiefs. What do you got?
Dude, Detroit, man. I love me some
Whoa.
yeah. Oh yeah. I know you love your Chiefs, but I'm sorry. And I know you've always told me, Santiago, never go up against the Chiefs. But guess what? I'm sorry. I'm going with the Lions because man, I love me some Gibbs and David Montgomery. I love me some Laporta. I love me some Brown, St. Brown. Dude, the Lions, man. The Lions. And something, I don't know, the Chiefs. I don't know until they get Rice back in a couple of weeks, folks. Rice is coming back. They get Rice. Worthy didn't look that great the last game.
50% Worthy.
Yeah, I mean, when Worthy's 100%, you get Rice back, then I'll start. I'll jump back on the Chiefs. But nah, man, I got the Lions. Lions.
As Ray says, I got the Chiefs. Brett, you had the tiebreaker. Lions at Chiefs. Lions are good. You like that coach for the Lions. I know.
Well, I mean, look, the Lions actually might be the best team in the NFL right now. When you're talking about a complete team, obviously a dynamic running back duo, Montgomery and Jamar Gibbs. Amon St. Brown is one of the top 5 best receivers in the NFL. Like you said, Laporta, but the defense, Aiden Hutchinson, they are the most complete.
A healthy Aiden Hutchinson
in the NFL right now, and you mentioned injuries are the great stabilizer. Injuries and are in this league are the great things of parity, and that's why we have so many great games and so much parity in the league. I'm going Lions. I don't think. I mean, I'd love to see. Obviously, how I feel about Mahomes. I want him to blow up and have a big game with Kelsey, but I don't see anybody these days beating the Lions. I don't care.
I see Hunt running with the ball and Hutchinson just taking a fist and just going pow, knocking that ball out. That's what I see.
Who's more in trouble, the Ravens or the Chiefs?
Ravens. The Ravens.
Ravens are done.
Ravens
are done.
They're done when they get Lamar. You can't have, like we talked about, Philly having more number one or more players in the top 100 in the NFL. They were second. They were right behind them with their, but injuries have destroyed that team to where they are not even recognizable to what we thought the Ravens were going to be coming into this year. This was their year again. Lamar's finally this, finally that. No, it's not. It's just another year that Lamar did not get him where they needed to be. And as much as I love him playing like he's a video game player. Like he's never taken them, anywhere.
Santiago, if somebody would have told.
It's tough to go to AFC championships when you got to deal with those two dudes every year and then Joe Burrow. But come on, man.
It clears the way for Josh Allen? Is that what you guys trying to say?
Santiago, if you told me that the Browns would be tied right now 1-4 with the Baltimore Ravens,
with the Ravens,
I laughed at me.
I would have said, "Are you?"
I'm giving you 10-1 odds, $100. I guarantee that will not happen, and I'd be out money today. I would be out.
I would.
Well, we'll see what happens. We got a comment from Jeff Blair. Being big boy Brett is a Dallas fan, and I am not. I want to give a big thanks to you, Jerry Jones, on his $50 million annual donation to the Turnaround Organization. What you're saying on that, Brett?
Pops. What's up, Pops? How you doing? That's my father chiming in.
I'm gonna look, right? Jerry Jones was waving, man. There's no way he was giving somebody that middle finger. I thought, I think he was waving.
Like, hey, how you doing?
When you get that age, you get arthritis in your hands. It's arthritis.
88-year-old Jerry Jones. Well, there you have it. Week 6, exciting games. A lot of saying. Week 5, week 6, we'll have more clarity. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of clear teams that are doing well. Who's the starting quarterback? I'm not sure if there's a quarterback competition in some teams. We'll find out a little bit more. Ray, what is the best way to reach you online to talk to you about Joe Montana?
Ray Sherrod / Ray3473. I stream on Twitch and I play video games. You guys see, man, I'm over 50, but I'm still a kid at heart playing video games. But that's what you can reach me at on Twitch and Threads.
Brett had his Atari days. What's the best way to reach you?
Atari 2600, and that's Pop. It will buy me that Atari 2600 that I remember when I was like 10 years old back in 1980. So that's apropos that you brought that up. I'm past smoke signals and the
And you started on the Twitter registration form, so.
But you can reach me on X now at Big Boy Brett.
Yeah.
Brett, he submitted it through the mail, so he got approved.
Yeah. It was a telegraph. I had to get the telegraph lines hooked up. I was doing smoke signals before then, so I'm getting there. I'm gonna go follow.
There you have it. You can look at us up at thesportscast.net, our website, or the Sportscast1 on X and Facebook and Instagram and Threads, a new one. So reach us out there. We'll be live tweeting throughout the game. A few good college football games going on, and of course NFL London and then NFL weekend. Guys, always a pleasure. Always a good laugh. We had to have a history episode. I really do. All right, Too Tall Jones. This is your.